Hello cast iron companions. We're going to make a very simple dish here. This is called 65-minute casserole. I have another name for it. I call it gasserole. This is the name will become obvious if you ever make it. This is a good wintertime comfort food. It will keep you warm inside and out all night long. Very good, very delicious. So we've got my favorite Dutch oven here, and you can see she has a nice self-basting lid, and we're going to use this. So the first thing we're going to do is turn the oven on to 400 degrees. Check for any stray cast iron in there. No, there isn't. So I'm going to go ahead, and I don't need the lid yet. I'm going to go ahead and just warm this baby up in the oven at 400 degrees. Now I have here there's some sausage that we have. Now this sausage is made locally here in town. One of the people that Josephine works with at her place is a sausage maker, and he makes these. He has a stand at the farmers market where you can go and buy really good sausage on a bun at lunchtime, and he makes these. He also makes a hot. These are just a mild sausage. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. Now I took these sausages out of the freezer about 2 hours ago, and I just had them sitting here. They're still not completely thawed, almost completely thawed, but still good and stiff, so they're easy to cut. And we'll just cut them in, what's that, about 3/4 inch slices. Just like that. This is, what would you say, 1.5 pounds maybe of sausages. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So whatever that works out to, about 1.5 pounds. Okay, so anyway, I've got the sausage is all sliced up here, and like I said, it's about 3/4 inch chunks. I've chopped an onion, but I haven't chopped it. See, I've sliced it into nice thin slices, so those will all break apart. One of the really good things about this dinner is the textures. So that'll give a nice texture in there. So I'm going to take my Dutch oven out. It's been in there long enough for the oven to warm up, so it should be getting nice and warm in there. I'll take that and we'll put that on this trivet just while I add the sausage. So we're just gonna, oh yeah, she is hot. Listen to that. That is beautiful. Ovens. This is going back in the oven. I'll put the lid on it now. So we're gonna let the sausage just brown in there. We want it in for about 10 minutes total, but I'm gonna just take it out in about 5 minutes and stir it. So that can stay in there. We'll give that 5 minutes from now. Now in the meantime, I want to show you this little gadget over here. This part is cast iron. This is our apple peeler. Now I really want to get an antique one and get it looking really good, but for now we have this, and it works quite well. You just take your apple, stab it right through the core of the bottom, and just wind her forward. I better get a bowl. I guess I can use the plate there. That'll work. Okay. Now what I like to do is, as it comes in here, just to kind of get it started, just aim it. You want the core to come through this whole part here. Let's see. Let's get it lined up. There we go. And just spin her away. And you can see that it's peeling it. And it sliced it. And you just pull it right off the core. There we go. I'll just break that up a bit. So we just got some nice, this is all they are, just a thin slice, just kind of broken up. And just tossed in there. Just like that. And that is that step.
Okay.
Alrighty, so now I'm gonna take that out of there for, it's been in there for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna take it out and put it here and just give it a stir. Of course, if I was doing this without taking a video, I would just leave it on the stovetop, but open up the oven. Oh, that's good and sizzling. That's enough browning for now. So that's been about 10 minutes. I turned it once. Now we're going to add the onion and the apple. Oh, I can smell the onion already cooking. Smells so good. And we'll just give that a bit of a stir. Mix it up a bit. And into the oven that will go. And we will give that about another 10 minutes at 400 degrees. And I'll check you back in 10 minutes here.
10 minutes.
Hey there folks, okay, that's been in there. We've had the apples and the onions added to the sausage for 10 minutes at 400 degrees. So now I'm going to lower my oven to 350 and we will take it out. Oh boy, every time I do this my glasses steam up with the wonderfulness coming out of this oven. Oh, that smells good. This is a Macintosh apple, just about any apple will work. You want one with a bit of tart and a bit of flavor. So I'm just going to give this a little stir. The apple or the onions have just started to kind of go transparent. The apple will pretty much break right down. You won't really notice that it's in there, but we'll have the texture of the onion. So while that's there, I'm going to take some black peppercorns. Oh, what do we think here? That's about 10 peppercorns into the mortar and pestle. And just give that a nice little grind up. This is a really nice one. This is a stone. We got this at Lee Valley. It's nice because the pestle and mortar fit tight together, so you really get a good grind on that. And we will put in just a little bit of salt. This is sea salt. Nice large crystals. Now, a couple of large cans of beans. These are what we call brown beans, Boston baked beans, whatever you want to call them. We're using a no-name brand here from a local chain of grocery stores. I happen to drive a truck for those, for that chain of grocery store, and I know that these beans come from the exact same place as the twice as expensive ones. All they have is the name of the company and the label, and we're all familiar with the company. They have 57 brands, so these come off the same place as those. They're just as good, half the price, and we'll just go ahead and add them right on in there. There's a lot in there. 1 can, 2 cans. Okay. So just give this a stir. Mix it in with the sausage and the onion nicely. Can you get a good look at this onion here and how everything's looking mixing up? Just mix your sausage and beans and onion. Let it all come together in there. Just like that. Okay, so 350 degrees, beans, apples, onions, sausage, all together there. Now we're gonna put the lid on, put it in the oven. And that can just stay in there now for 30 minutes. So we'll come back in half an hour. Alright, so it's been half an hour now, so I'll just take it out. And we will see how we are doing. Ow! Here. So we are finished with the lid. That's all for the lid. Look at that. That is just really looking good. Whew. Well, the apple has all dissolved. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna let that go another final 10 minutes. But no lid this time. And then we will be done. Our casserole is finished. Let's take her out. Turn this off. There we go. And that is 65-minute casserole. That was our last 10 minutes in the oven there, just finishing it off with the lid off. Oh, it's perfect. It is perfect. My wife is rattling noises there. I'm dishing this out on a plate. Can you show it? There we go. So that's sausage, about 1.5 pounds.
How much for me?
10 minutes. At 400 degrees to brown. And then 1 apple and 1 onion sliced up for another 10 minutes at 400 degrees. And then add the beans, 30 minutes at 350. Take the lid off for the final 10 minutes. And that is the result.